Hey everybody, I just got home from Houston, and so on the way there, what I do on any road trip is I listen to personal development. That's something that really helps your mind grow. It helps you feel more motivated and inspired to take action, and whatever action it is that you have, whatever goals that you have, and it really gets you feeling encouraged and motivated. And it was something that I had never tuned into until I became a coach, and now I find it very valuable. So I use my time wisely. On the way there, I always do personal development. And on the way back, I do thinking, just thinking about myself and what my goals are and what's going on in my life. And so I started thinking about today, and I wanted to share it with you. And it's something that I want you to listen to if you're on this call live with an open mind and not perceive it as boasting. This is something that I want to share with you because I want to give other people hope. But my day started with me going to Houston. I went to see a doctor that specializes in helping people with TMJ, something I've suffered with literally my whole entire life, and it keeps getting worse because of the fact that I've always worked for somebody. I've never had enough time to take off to take care of myself. So I went there and I got a treatment plan going. The real clincher was the ortho appliance that they're going to put on my mouth to correct the situation so that it doesn't keep worsening and so that I'm not in any pain or discomfort is $2,900. With that being said, because of the fact that I have started my own virtual franchise, since I am my own boss, then I am now set up to be able to take on these impact that so many people are not prepared for. Those rainy days, those stormy weather that comes and takes people by surprise. I'm prepared for the impact. So my insurance may or may not pay for it, but I know that I can take care of myself and that there is a plan of action because I've learned how to plan things out since I become a coach. I do have more financial freedom than when I was only making $32,000 to $36,000 a year. Then I lived inside those safe little confines. I went there today and I had time to myself, time to really grow my mind by listening to personal development on an hour and a half drive. I had time to myself to take care of a medical issue. I had time whenever I got done to get my hair cut. I met 2 or 3 fabulous people at this salon that were amazed by my physique, and that has all been because I was a coach, and it started a conversation. I was able to leave them my information because I came prepared all the time. I have information about what I do. I am confident in what I do. I have a passion for what I do, and people will listen. And I went down and I tried something new, something else that also keeps you growing and keeps life not boring. I tried cryotherapy. That's something that a lot of people have been asking when I get to a computer and I can type it all out. I'll explain what it is, but it's something that I got to do that was exciting, something different, and that breaks up the monotony of life that so many people get tired of. And then afterwards I went grocery shopping, and then that sounds simple to people. However, whenever I was still working, what I would do was, because my time was so limited, I would have to literally go to the grocery store a couple times a week because I could only fit a few bags of groceries into our refrigerator at work. And because I did this on my lunch because of the fact that I couldn't do it after work. Because if I did that, I wouldn't be getting home till 7 o'clock. And that made for a crazy evening. And I thought, this was the best thing to do, is use my 1 hour to myself a day, running errands, paying bills. And today I got to do it on my leisure. I went to a different HEB in the Woodlands. I walked around, took my time. I was in no rush, loaded my groceries. And then I thought, wow, this is how much my life has changed in the last couple years. I'm no longer in a rush to get things done and being stressed out. This morning, since my husband is self-employed, because we do this together, he was able to get up, get our son ready, make him some scrambled eggs and some turkey sausage. Those were things that never were possible when I was working full time because we were always in a rush. We had to get kids to school, had to get to work, and now we live our life on our own terms. And it's so hard for people to fathom, I know, because I was one of those people. If I had have seen somebody like me doing a live Facebook like this 5 years ago, I would have been like, oh, that's just because they're successful and because, oh, they're good at it or they're that. If you've been following me, if you know me, if you went to school with me, you know I wasn't this type of person. I have grown. And so what really gets me is when I invite people to become part of what I'm doing, whether they're a customer or they're a coach, and they say no, it really signals to me that they don't believe in themselves, and that I need to work a little bit harder to share with people what we do and how you can do it. I wasn't who I am now 4 years ago. I wasn't even who I am now 2 years ago. It's all been a progression. And so when I invite you to participate in my challenge group, when I invite you to come on to my team, when I invite you to do these things, it's because, not because I'm selling you a product, it's because I am selling you a new lifestyle. I'm handing you the tools to share a life with me, a different lifestyle, to have an open mind, to have friendships, to have just a total different mindset. And I've seen this happen within our team. So, I hear people all the time say, I don't want to become a coach because I'm not a salesman. I'm not a salesman either. Like I said, I may sell a product, but what I'm really selling is tools to you to open up the keys to a new life, to a new way of thinking. It is giving you a vehicle to find yourself, to find your passion. I've had people who signed up and become a coach, and because of that, they realized that coaching wasn't for them. But you know what they also realized? They realized what they wanted to do. They wanted to pursue life as a personal trainer. So they went out and did it. I've seen people who joined my challenge groups not as a coach, but as a customer. And I gave them the same tools that I give everybody else. And because of that, they have confidence. What you don't understand is that when you're doing things for yourself, when you are doing things that are self-care, that are things that are going to improve your confidence, you feel unstoppable, and you start to realize that you're limitless and you can pursue all sorts of things. It's so crazy what 10 pounds of weight loss or feeling more energetic can really do for one person. There's so many people out there who say, oh, I'm not, I have no experience. Well, you know what? If you knew me, you know I had no experience. I got a D in PE. I was not athletic, still really am not athletic, but I've learned along the way. And I hear people who are in the fitness industry already, oh, I don't want to do that because I already have my thing going. What you don't understand is coaching or Team Beachbody or being part of something bigger than who you are alone really opens up the doors to so much. It makes it where it enhances your life, it enriches your life. And for everybody out there, Beachbody and coaching and being part of the community and the programs and Shakeology can mean something different. Everybody has a void in their life that needs to be filled, and I can guarantee if I could sit down with you for 20 minutes and find out what that is, I can find a way for Beachbody and what I have to offer and what coaches on our team have to offer to fill the gaps in your life, to enrich your life, to enhance it, to improve it, to make you better, to make your future better, to make your mindset better, to make your mental state better, your emotional state better. Everything can get better. There are people out there that I see that sell makeup, they sell skincare products. They're not estheticians or cosmetologists. So why do people think that they have to be already in fitness to be a coach? I've helped a lot of people lose weight just as much as some trainers that I know, and just as much as gyms. So I have the same ability to change lives as anybody else who has training already, schooling or a certification. And like I said, there's so many people out there that I see that join all these other network marketing companies that have no prior experience in that. So what is the difference between what we do? This is something where I'm selling you a lifestyle. I'm selling you my friendship, I suppose, because when you come into our team, when you come into our challenge group, you gain friends. You gain me as your best friend. Now, if you push me away, then oh well, that's your loss. But I have so much to give, and our team has so much to give. And I just thought that I wanted to share what my day was like today. It's 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go do my workout after I put my groceries away, and then I'm gonna go get my son. Before, my children had to go to after school care every day because I had to work. I found out the other day that Rebel's having field day for kindergarten on Friday. I had a business call scheduled with a social media strategist that I wanted to work with. Well, I am the CEO of my own company. I am my own boss. I set my own hours, so I'm going to reschedule it because I want to be present for my son. I love that. I didn't have to ask anybody for permission. So I want to leave you with this thought. I want to invite you to next Monday on, I'm doing a live webinar, and for our whole team, to invite anybody on who wants to learn about our team, learn about the company, learn about what coaching does. And then I also have a 5-day sneak peek that starts the following Monday, where you can learn a little bit more about how we do it, why we do it, what we're like. And it's an amazing way for you to get to know us, so you can make an educated decision if you want to be part of our community, be part of Team Relentless. But I want to ask you this: how many of you bust your butt 40 hours or more, maybe every week, to earn vacation so that you can use it? And then how many of you are so happy when you've earned X amount of PTO hours or vacation hours or sick time, but then whenever you want to take it, number one, you have to ask permission, you have to wait to see if it's approved, and you also have to, usually, even though it's illegal as shit, you have to explain to your supervisor or your boss why you want the time off. And how many of you, when you're sick or your child's sick, even if you have sick time, feel totally guilty for calling in, that you're inconveniencing somebody else? So I want you to think about that and think about how our lifestyle has completely changed since we've become our own boss. I work harder for myself because I know that what I do is building a better future and a better tomorrow for myself and my family and for everybody that trusts me on this journey. So anyways, I invite you for next Monday to join our webinar, or to reach out to me or any coach that you know about and ask a little more questions so you learn what we do, because I truly believe 110% that this opportunity can change anybody's life who's wanting a change. I hope you guys have a great day.